Having already given my thoughts over the Mets getting their asses kicked last night out of the postseason, today I'm going to start things on a bit of a more positive note, especially for those who have been suffering, I mean, as I have, whether you're an on and off fan of these boys, the Carolina Panthers. Since the team let a fox into the henhouse back in 2020, a fox by the name of Matt Rhule, the team has been doing two things: Jack and shit. Jack left town, leaving that there's nothing. The team's doing nothing but playing to the standards of shit. Don't believe me? Look at this. In the 28 games since Matt Rhule took over in 2020, the record is 11-27. Total quarterback rating of 39, third worst in the NFL. Offensive efficiency, 37%, 29th in the NFL. Yards per game, 317, 29th in the NFL. Points per game, less than 20, tied for 27th since 2020. And look at the crap he's had to work with. And look at the quarterback crap he's had to deal with. Teddy Bridgewater, who he let go after was released one season after getting a 3-year, $63 million deal. Sam Darnold, bring Cam Newton back midway through last year when Darnold suffered a shoulder injury. Only watch him go 0 for 5, 0 5, which was a domino effect after the team won their first 3 last year, and they ended up losing 12 of their remaining 14. Then they try to get Deshaun Watson in spite of his baggage, if you know what I mean, of his legal baggage. So they went with Baker Mayfield. Has been doing career lows in every statistical category. 16.5 quarterback rating, 54.9% pass completion, and 5 turnovers. And this is all off the heels of yesterday getting their asses kicked 37-15 by San Francisco. 4 picks and a fumble. So now Steve Wilks takes over as intern. Arguably, this is actually even worse. Who's only other success when you buy a car, whose lack of success and only other taste of coaching came in 2018 when he coached the Arizona Cardinals to an abysmal 3-13 record that saw him get his pink slip from the Redbirds down in Tempe, out in Phoenix. Making the Panthers' situation even worse, while they were 10-0 in games where they scored, where the team scored 17 or more points, they were only 1-27 when they held even though the team under Rhule was 10-0 when holding the line, i.e. keeping teams below 17 points. They were 1-27 when they allowed that much, including 25 straight losses. Get the brown paper bags, Panther fans, because if you think Steve Wilks is going to be the salvation, you're dead wrong. I don't see this team winning more than 3, maybe 4 games at the most under him. But at least Carolina fans can be happy we finally got one fox out of the hen house. Now we just need to clean the rest of the coop and save what few hens we have left to get some eggs for seasons to come. I know it's weird having me do a Panther rant. I'm coming on here to do a Panthers rant. But think about it, like the Mets, but this set has somewhat of a tether to the New York Mets. Like the Mets, the Panthers have not had a team that could make it all the way since two that could or made it to the big dance since 2015, where they ended up getting skinned by Denver. And they've only had one, maybe one playoff appearance since 2017. Got wrecked by the Saints, and I believe it was either the wild card or the divisional round. I think it was the wild card round. And since then, it's been a consistent downward spiral for Carolina. I mean, yeah, 2019, 20, and 21, we were sustainable at getting only 5 wins each of those years. But now, I don't expect Carolina to get more than 4 this year. Here, with how bad it's been. Their slogan is "Keep Pounding." Carolina has been getting pounded the last 3 years, maybe even 4. The last Panthers game I went to was against the Giants, Week 5, October 7th, 2018. That was a Cam Newton more or less at the tail end of his prime. A Panthers team led by a Cam Newton more or less at the tail end of his prime, barely managing to get a 33-31 win over the G-Men that day. On a 63-yarder by Graham Gano, as I told Chris about going into that game this year in Week 2. This time, I don't see Carolina having much hope this year. Call me a pessimist, but I'm being realistic, folks. And even Panther streaming sites, which I'm not, like say in channels like say Pantherology, would agree with me on that. You would agree with me on that. Info comes from ESPN.com. Leave a comment, smash the like, sub to the channel. Mets 2128 signing out. Goodbye. Good fucking night. Bang.